What were you doing? Why was she walking at them? Is that an AI thing? Do you guys see that? She's like, I won't let you hurt my friends. I want to go after them. What a suicidal bitch. What just happened? Well, all these firecrackers got wasted. Isn't that great? This might be a problem, actually. Nope, we're fine. Yeah, Wall of Draining is kind of similar to Salvation of Time. It's just you have to hit the enemies, which isn't always consistent against stuff. Yeah, maybe that was AI. No, only Vela goes to inspect the crack ass. It's not your character that's supposed to do that. Where you get the powder to craft the crackers. I think you get... I think you get most of your stuff to craft the crackers here in the ruins. So maybe you get it here. A Priest of Barras, because Ashanti doesn't have summoned weapons. And for the one challenge where your equipment breaks, you need summoned weapons. And in my opinion, Barras has the best summoned weapons with both the Rod Skulls, which are ranged weapons, so you get a lot of accuracy for those, and they do crash damage, which is nice. And this thing, which is, well, a great sword. And it has a lash as well. So it's similar damage actually to the Firebrand. And since we're going to use Scordios with Salvation of Time, 0 recovery, boys. Didn't get any powder there. Maybe I get it in Maha somewhere. I mean, I mainly loot the beach and Maha. And it's definitely a fixed drop. I was always able to craft those. So you definitely get it guaranteed. Like, I've never been able not to craft them. So it must either be in Maha, on the beach, or here. Maybe outside somewhere. But I only looted outside stuff that's on the way. I loot the rest of the stuff always on the way back when the beasts are gone. So I don't really loot outside a lot at all. Yeah, Rod Skulls scale pretty good now. They have a little bit less pen than summoned melee weapons. They have like 1 point less pen. But the thing is, there's a ring of marksmanship that gives you +1 range pen. So it's actually the same pen than other summoned weapons. They scale exactly the same. But yeah, you get a lot more ranged accuracy than you get melee accuracy. And it all stacks with each other. Yeah, Blood Mage is definitely not the best. Blood Mage is good. It's the best mage for sure. The best wizard subclass by far. But for this challenge, Priest is definitely better than Blood Mage. Because Salvation of Time doesn't require enemies to get hit. Yeah, protecting Vela, you don't have as much control over her. But once again, you have to understand how her fear works and all that stuff. And it helps. Like, if you lead the enemies to her, if you CC her somewhere where you want her, lead the enemies to her, she gets feared, you withdraw her, and after that she'll never ever get close to them during the fight. So that helps. What does this challenge add exactly? I can show you all the challenges. So, of course, Ultimate auto adds Expert Mode, Pass of the Dumb, or level scaling. This all gets auto activated. And also you get a quest called the Ultimate that also shows the bosses that you have to kill. And then you get all the Magran's Fire Chord challenges. So, oh yeah, here it says the thing about Triple Crown as well, solo. And then complete each critical pass quest by specific dates or the game ends. So that's a total of 90 days ish, but you have checkpoints. Like the first quest here, this one we're doing right now, you only have like 3 days in total when you arrive at the beach. And then you get like 20 to 30 days ish to get to Hazongo. On Hazongo you get 30 days. And after talking to Eothas in Ashenmoor, you get another 25 days. Then Baraz cannot flee from combat is the main thing here. And equipment will degrade over time. Basically means you can't really rely on unique armors at all. They will eventually break. And while this says you could repair them via the enchanting interface, because of the cannot flee from combat, that doesn't really work very well, because you can't enchant in combat. And yeah, Storms in the Deadfire, basically this is one of the weaker things, but you can die to it. There's massive storms, and they're everywhere. And yeah, the ships of the enemies are better equipped, and they sail faster. You can't really like run away from them until you have max move speed. So usually you just have to like either turn around and flee in combat, or just surrender, which actually nets you 1 XP if you go into the naval combat screen. Lecture time, Resident Fleet. Oh, Burr likes the explanations as well, I'm sorry. He should rename himself to Explainer Creed. I should. Teacher boy. Yeah, game cannot be paused is not actually that bad, Thurston, because back in the day when they did this challenge, when they invented this challenge, they also removed slow mode from the game, but they re-added slow mode. And since I've never played in slow mode before, actually playing on slow mode is you almost have more time for stuff than if you pause the game. I mean, almost, because you can pause infinitely, but you have more time to react to stuff actually than fast mode and pausing. But yeah, the combinations of, as Sheepster just says, the combinations of the challenges is the problem. Like the hidden numbers of Vals, for example, it's really annoying. But combined with expert mode, it's so disgusting. And also combined with the Eothas challenge, because you can't even see this number. So yeah, stuff like that. Okay, what else do we have? Oh yeah, Vela. Keeping her alive is really annoying. Like little girls following you. You have to keep her alive. Really annoying. Where were we? Difficulty. And yeah, beasts gain random powerful effects can be annoying. Beast can gain like permanent robust, which is really annoying. And they can get interrupt on hit, which can be annoying depending on your build. Only question mark days left. Hurry up! Yeah, you can actually see the days here. So that's the thing. And I think you also have it in your quest log, maybe? Question mark? Yeah. So that's the thing. Yeah, game cannot be paused. Turn-based mode, this is actually 10 seconds, which makes turn-based mode much harder, honestly, than slow mode, normal time, in my opinion. The fog is really annoying. Like right now I'm holding a lantern and still I can't see as far as I usually could. But look at this is bad. Especially for sneaking. And yeah, food items spoil after a certain amount of time. This is more annoying than anything. You have to pre-plan if you want to like do like a no rest run, like I always do them. And yeah, dragons are beasts as well, that is true. And you want to use Captain's Banquet, you actually can't carry that shit around with you. It will spoil very quickly. It's like 1 day spoil time for prepared meals. So you have to decide when you want to use it, and you don't need like Hylia's bounty skill bonuses anymore and stuff like that. And yeah, per encounter, this is one of the most annoying ones because this really restricts the classes you can use. You need classes with either I don't even know what the word is. With resources that can be regenerated in combat, like the Shanta and Cypher and Monk, or you need to plan your build around Brilliant and stuff like that. And yeah, HP also doesn't regenerate between combat, which is less annoying, honestly. And yeah, you have to do all the DLCs as well. You can cheat, use mods, blah blah blah. And if you want Josh or Obsidian to approve of your run and say, yeah, you've done it, then you also have to send in a full run as video evidence and your save game. So yeah, explanations. Yeah, it's not always fun, but I've gotten to the point where I just see it lightly, very lightly. I don't really care too much. I'm pretty sure I will eventually beat it. Probably not gonna be the first one. Maybe not one of the first 12. Maybe even not one of the first 50. Who knows? But I'm pretty sure I will beat it eventually. Yeah, it is amazing because it is so incredibly hard for you. That's why I'm doing this, because it just seems so impossible at times, but it also seems so in grasp and reach. It seems so possible at the same time. Then you get a patch and your name on a wooden board that gets thrown away once Obsidian closes its gates. Yeah, but I don't care about it. I've said that a lot. I don't actually care about being like about getting the patch or being on the thing. I wouldn't mind if I get it, but I don't care if I don't get it. I want to do the challenge, but I want to do it mostly for myself. Mainly for myself. But yeah, that's the thing, bro. Didn't PoE1 people say they think Pass of the Damned is such a hard difficulty that some fights in the game were impossible for them to beat with a full party? I kind of dimly remember something like that. So I wouldn't put that much stock into when they say this is impossible. They did, right? So yeah. Game designers saying something is impossible. Yeah, exactly, Sheep Striker. There will be speed runs for this eventually. Trust me. They're just not gonna be as quick as usual speed runs, that's for sure. You can't really use glitches technically, Megania, if you want to get your name on your board, but there is glitches in the game, and you could use it if you just want to beat the challenge, like the Brilliant thing with Tactician that we did in early test runs. You can totally do that. There's just a danger that Obsidian wouldn't acknowledge. We don't even know if that's true. Maybe they would still acknowledge it, but there's the danger that they don't. But you definitely can use glitches if you don't care about being acknowledged, admitted, or whatever. Oh, they actually said Adra Dragon is impossible. Yeah, even though Adra Dragon wasn't even the biggest challenge. I mean, I guess in original PoE1 and Vanilla it was. Maybe. Yeah, Paladin and Shanta. Paladin and Shanta were insane in PoE1. I played Shanta. But yeah, it might have been that Ultimate was considered impossible because, as I said, they said for a full party, Pass of the Damned, Adra Dragon is impossible. So at some point, they definitely said Ultimate would be impossible. Yeah, they should actually employ Q&A guys who actually like to play the games, that is true. But yeah, they don't have enough playtesting, which technically, fair enough, they can't have enough playtesting because so many people are gonna play a game compared to like a staff a company can have. Yes, against the spirit of the challenge, like, it's not very clear what that actually means. So maybe you could get away with all the glitches, maybe you couldn't. But I'm just trying to go safely. Just because, why not? Yeah, Shanta was Dragon Thrashed was so fun. It wasn't my favorite class in PoE1. My favorite class was the Cypher, which was also insanely strong in the later patches because they accidentally buffed it. Yeah, Cypher was really, really fun in one. Definitely by far my favorite class. Shadow's Dragon Thrashed was the very definition of unfun. I mean, it was AFK. Let's just call it AFK. Yeah, passive OPness. Yeah, beta helps with that, but there's also the same issue that you have with testers. The same issue applies to beta. Not as many people play in the beta. They do find a lot of bugs in the beta that the original team misses, but just not as much as are gonna be found eventually. But yeah, that is true, but if you know enough about the game mechanics, then they could avoid a lot more, and it's weird why they don't. Like, the people who design the abilities, why they don't talk. Like, why does the team not talk with each other? I guess is my question. Yeah, I actually had one of those full Chanter parties as well. It even was on stream. But that actually became unfun very quickly for me personally. It was hilarious at the start, but it became boring and always the same very quickly. Yeah, I mean, if thousands of people play a game, obviously they're gonna discover something like 20 people didn't find. Oh, so let's turn on slow mode in here. Yeah, they do have more than one game to worry about. That is true. I see it exactly like Raddy. We're not putting it on them to find everything and so on. But they definitely could do a better job every now and then at certain things. Yeah, I did play Tyranny. I actually played the shit out of Tyranny. Even though I never actually beat it. I kept coming up with new builds. I mean, it's a very short game, so it's not that hard to beat. And I did beat the DLCs when they came out. Which, the last one was actually really fun. Yeah, they do have a pretty good sense of humor, that is true. I really liked Tyranny. A lot of people hated it, but I really liked it. Like, the combat wasn't amazing to me, but I still liked it a lot. Yeah, they shouldn't say something like that. Very true, but Very true. And yeah, the whole armor class system in Deadfire is quite a shit show. Burra. And I have such a hard time to just say that naturally. Burra, burra. I don't know, I just can't say it with a loose tongue. I have that problem a lot though. I need to go get a drink real quick, guys. I'll be right back. Ah, I'm back. Alright, what were we doing? Oh, yeah, we're going on a boat. Yay. Oh, I have to do Garachi Street as well. I mean, I don't have to, but free XP, right? Auto chess? Is that like actual chess? I don't even know what auto chess is. But I've actually played a little bit of chess myself. La Cucaracha Street. That would be a much better name than Garachi Street. It's neither auto nor chess, right? Yeah, I've never heard of it before. That's for certain. My cat grabs my mouse cord all the time. Maybe he thinks it's the tail of an actual mouse. Oh, is camera on? Oh yeah, it is. Okay. I never give him the 40 copper. I'm a greedy bastard. He's such a cheap idiot. There's a few like that, though. The bandits in Dunwich also want 40 copper, I think. In general, people who want money are really cheap in this game, even if they want like 400 gold or 1k. Compared to what items cost, especially ship upgrades. Oh, it's Dota. Okay, I see. High-speed sealed pack fight of Warhammer or Hero Clicks or something like that. That sounds interesting. Gallarde. I definitely should have talked to her first and turned the quest in first, just in case something goes wrong. Because we now know that can actually happen. Yeah, I can see that. 40 copper, that falls out of my pants occasionally when I sneak, like Hansel and Gretel. Maybe he just got lured by someone like you, and now he wants more. Sleeper to watch, yeah, I can imagine. Well, there's no making standalone version, and the mod makers are making a mobile version. Don't you guys have phones? Tablet, but I'm still attaching a model. I might never actually touch Diablo 3. Depends, but I don't think I will. Let's not forget about Rum Dump, I do that a lot. He's not really that important, but a little bit of extra XP. You know. Wait, I didn't steal this? What? Diablo 3 was only good at release. Ah! Can't be bothered with this guy around. whatever. If you like Diablo 2, you probably have more fun with Grim Dawn. Yeah, people say that a lot. I'm definitely gonna play, like, Diablo 2 is the next new game I'm gonna play, and then, well, not new, but new for me. And then I have to be careful which one to choose next, because a lot of stuff got recommended that I need to play, so I'm gonna actually look at it a little bit more careful before I choose what it is. Grim Dawn is actually free to play this weekend on Steam. Sell out. Played Diablo 2 a lot, even had a successful clan and stuff. And then Diablo 3. Yeah. Nah, not this weekend. I don't really have my head clear enough for a new game right now. I'm just too much in the ultimate fever. I'm just too much. I want to get past a point I've gotten to before. Like, I want progress beyond what we've achieved before. After that, anything is possible. Stop dying then. I'm trying. I'm not dying on purpose. For the most part. Should we do Meryel on the way? Because even if we come back for Dawnster's Blessing, this is a little bit waste of traveling time. There's no real risk if we can trigger the stealth thing, because the summons are controllable. It's not like the Phantom that you have to summon that in their faces. This might be danger of rip and whatnot, but it is pretty early in the run, and I don't think it should be too dangerous. I don't know if it really saves that much time though. Item sets. Item sets sounds like 8s. Okay. Slightly risky. Ever so slightly. But it should be fine. This is definitely a small time save. A very small time save of maybe a couple of hours at best. And time saves are always good on the ultimate. So the main thing is, can we trigger combat without leaving stealth? If we can do that, everything is easy. If we can't, we'll have to use our withdraws, which is definitely not amazing. But yeah, it's not really a risk still, even then. As long as I don't choke. Which I know I do that a lot. Okay, make sure everything is set up. Put this on hotkey. Don't think we have withdraw scrolls. You might be able to craft some, but I don't think so. We didn't kill the little rat things, so we don't have their tusks, or whatever it's called. I don't even know what triggered it last time I was here, but whatever it was, it definitely did not trigger now. So that is a shame. So this does not seem reliable. So now we'll have to start combat normally. That's unexpected. But all it really does is waste our straw. And a halt, I guess. Yeah, probably should waste a halt as well. That is probably a good idea. Come here, Bella. So we halt her here. We run over here. Come on, guys. Attack me. There we go. Oh, stupid cam is on. Go away, stupid cam. We don't want your kind here. I can actually send skeletons at them right now. Maybe we don't need withdraw that way. Are they even aggroing? Wait a second. They're not aggroing. Alright. So I guess it doesn't matter when stealth doesn't trigger. So now change our AI to worms. Then let's watch the shotgun, I guess. I don't know if I actually should AI cast them right now though. Feels like this might be better because they have shorter duration. Okay, let's see. Bella, stay here. Why are these guys idle? Attack. They don't have room? Why is their range shit? Okay, they're attacking now. Oh, these guys are fire immune. So I have to deal with those with raw damage then. Yeah, right, the constructs are resistant to fire, so... I mean, we could use skeletons on them, though. Raw damage or skeletons. Let's see. Let's get rid of Meryel first. But yeah, so this works, as you can see, guys. They don't even aggro over here for some reason. There go they. Oh wait, they're aggroing now, I think. Maybe. So we might have to do the withdraw thing. I mean, I can just send worms their way, though. They're really slow. Yeah, this shit doesn't matter, just two of them. We can take those two. And Bella's feared now, so that is good. Oh, he's coming too. Okay, let's put some raw damage on the construct. Oh, more of them are coming now, though. So we might have to withdraw her now. And ourselves. Yeah, looks like we have to do that. Definitely want to be careful here. He's drinking healing potions. I'll definitely be more careful about her this time than we usually are. This time I'm definitely prepared to having to rest to recover this. Where's Meryel? Did she... Why can I not target her? Oh, wait, because I have the withdraw on. Oh, she did just die. Okay. Guys, don't attack the immune people. Okay. Hey! My micromanagement is bad. Okay, let's just withdraw. Meryel is dead. We technically don't even need to kill the constructs. But I'm gonna play this safe. Oh no, I don't have 2 withdrawals. Never mind. Okay. This might be a problem. I did forget that I need a new power level for 2 withdrawals. I might have forgotten that. It's fine. Oh no, I don't want worms right now, actually, do I? Ah, maybe for these guys. Yeah, it's fine. Let's go worms. I have my raw damage on them now. Oh, I don't have my shield on, by the way. I have to do that after the casting. That was bad. That was actually really bad that I don't have that on. Okay, worms. Kill these guys. You. Heal. We also have potions. Yeah, I forgot about the shield. I was casting, it just takes forever on slow mode. I am chanting. Oh, Vela came out of the withdraw. Oh, okay. That's not good. But they don't seem to be on her. Don't run into them, Vela, you piece of shit. Watch me go. She was invisible for a short time. Oh, the chanting was invisible. I probably should unflank myself, but I don't want them to go on her. I think we're fine while we're flanked. Also, maybe I should cast my worms before they disappear. That might be a thing that might help. Also, weird sound again, Megania. Maybe I should actually start with the skeletons now. Better stop doing whatever you're doing. She's fine. Yeah, I think I'm gonna use skeletons from now on because I get